Everyone, welcome to the December edition of Island Update. In this video, we've got quality of life improvements, balance changes, bug fixes, and more, but make sure you stay until the very end to hear about the future of Clash Quest. I'm Darian, Community Manager for Clash Quest, and joining me in this edition of Island Update is...
me! Hey, Captains! My name is Seth, and I'm a game designer on Clash Quest.
This Island Update is going to be a little bit different than our usual ones. For this particular update we're releasing, it's not going to be more islands, more levels, more troops. Would you say this one's more of a kind of a quality of life improvement for this update?
Yeah, we just had an update last month that introduced clans, clan leagues, magic items, and more. But we wanted to turn around and get you another update before Clashmas, where we could put in bug fixes, quality of life updates, and some balance changes as well.
So why don't we kick off and find out what exactly is going into this quality of life update. So something that you guys have been asking for, we've now added an online-offline status indicator. You can now sort clan members. Also, just for you guys, we've added an attack log. So now you can see when your clanmates have actually done their attacks. But that's not all.
That's right, Darian.
That is right.
And for some of you at home, you may have noticed that our early Clan League battles were not exactly equal in difficulty, so we did a balance pass. Most importantly, the single stage levels that were so difficult before have both been made easier and are worth more points. Now they should be much more closely balanced with dungeons and boss fights as a way to spend your clan attacks.
On the single player side, we've also made a few balance changes there as well. So, for example, the first stage of every island is considerably easier, making the experience of traveling to a new zone much more easier and much more enjoyable. On top of that, when you complete all the stages of an island, the crate that you see, or not necessarily a crate, the chest that you see at the end of that journey will show you if there's a guaranteed item crate in there or not. And additionally, when you get a random magic item drop, it will no longer show up as a crate. We know how confusing that was, and we totally apologize for that. So we've now changed the random magic item will now show up as a pouch instead of a crate, hopefully fixing that kind of confusion.
There's also balance changes on all the crew and spells that you enjoy. One big change we've made in this update is how fire works. There are several crew members who can light enemies on fire by using special items. But one thing we wanted to do was to make it a good viable strategy, especially in defensive boss fights or against single stage levels, and we wanted to make it consistent across all these crew members. So with this update, there are three major changes to fire. One, fire always applies if you have the right item. That means Bomb Miner goes from a % chance to apply fire to always applying fire with the fire bomb item. Two, fire lasts forever. It never expires. Not 3 turns, not 5 turns, forever turns. And fire has a 50% chance to spread. Previously, only some crew had a chance for their fire to spread to nearby enemies, but now if you light something on fire, there's a good chance it'll spread to nearby enemies and buildings.
So you mean like Archer's Firebow?
Yes, Archer's Firebow, Baby Dragon's Fire Collar, Wizard's Fire Robe, and Bomb Miner's Firebomb will all now work very consistently.
So you're saying it's a fire sale?
Yes, Darian, it's a fire sale.
This update is lit. Additionally, we've got a ton of bug fixes going into this update, including fixing P.E.K.K.'s defensive blade bug, which allowed people to farm gold more than it was supposed to. We've been aware of that bug. Thank you guys for sending the multiple reports on it, and it is finally getting fixed.
And that's just one of dozens of bug fixes in the game. We've really made an attempt to clean up all the issues under the hood and give you a great experience for Clashmas. Which reminds me, we have special Clashmas offers coming into the shop around the holiday season. Take a look, because it'll be the first time that you'll be able to get multiple items in a single purchase, and we're gonna offer some items at a discount gem price.
Ooh. Now that we've talked about what's coming in this update, we have a brief amount of time to talk about what's coming in the future. So Clash Quest's been around since April, and we thank you for the high amount of feedback and the regular activity that you guys have shown us. We absolutely love it. But we do have some future plans for the game, and let's kind of talk about what some of those plans are.
So this has been an exciting year for Clash Quest. Going to beta is always a huge achievement, but it's clear we have a lot of work to do. The things we'd like to focus on in 2022 is to add more strategic depth to the game. It's a strategy game, it's a puzzle game. We want to give you, the players, more abilities to affect the outcome of each puzzle by making better strategic choices outside of the battle.
Right. We are working on new regions. They're still currently in the conceptual stage, but we're happy to show some of the artwork of what our cool artists are working on. I mean, just kind of feast your eyes on some of these early concept pieces, and hopefully we'll be able to bring them in an update in the near future.
Check out these cool new crew, regions, enemies, and more. While it's too early to give specific plans for 2022, we do want to say that there is no world where we don't add more islands, more crew, more enemies, and more to Clash Quest. It has been such a great game to work on, and we can't wait to just expand the map, expand the universe, and bring more strategic puzzling gameplay to you at home.
And that does hopefully bring us one step closer to a global release. We don't have a date yet, but we're hoping as we add more updates, that does bring us one step closer. So thank you for joining us on this December edition of Island Update. Make sure you leave a comment below, click like and subscribe. We do read your comments and it does help us create future content. So until next time, we're your captains.
Captain, two?
Two!
All right!
Signing off. I'm Community Manager Darian, and joining me is...
Hi, guys. Oh. I didn't think you were going to throw it to me that soon. I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready to kind of hot hands. I do it. There you go.